Hello, chat. And parts of chat that disapprove of my music slightly. Let's see. Okay, I did not plan for that to be another one of mine. It just got there by sheer happy accident. So, let us start with some good old Runescape. Let's see. Runescape. I'm going to do a Viswax run and a couple of other odds and sods, just maintenance stuff. If anything takes our fancy, we'll do that, or we may go to another game afterwards. We'll figure that out as we go along. Okay. I actually remembered to turn the microphone on this time. So we have a slight wrinkle here, chat. We have a major wrinkle here. My membership's run out. And I'm currently sitting just under 30. So this is not good. Well, hello, Rex. Come watch me suffer in memberless. Hang on, does this still work? The non-members thing doesn't work. Well, let me see how much I've got by way of sellable stuff. So I don't want to keep draining money off of you. It's like, we need to make this sustainable. Oh, wars on non-members look so sad. I'll need like another 40 mil at least. Subtle, Rex, subtle. I mean, otherwise I'm going to have to change the stream title to My Exile to World 256. It's going to be my third Doctor era, just exiled to a tiny region of the map. I guess if you can come on, then help me shortcut it. That would be nice. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to switch to chat cam just so I don't give away my own bank password. Almost did that without thinking about it. I was wondering what happened if you had stuff in these slots. Okay, this should get us up to 30. I do have a bank password. So the bonds are currently going for 74 mil. Ye gods. Ye gods. I do not know why they're so expensive, Rex. I really do not. Get used to Pleb World. Ah. Well, let's see what we can sell out of this stuff. Oh, I may also need to... I need to turn this music off. Yep, looks like I'm going to be a pleb for a while. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess they want us to actually, you know, pay real money at some point. That's nothing. That's something. Well, the Christmas decorations, Brad. Is that what you mean by all the horrible stuff? I have a vague feeling that I should be saving some of this stuff to high out. Hello. Morgana, the Christmas elf has arrived. Hi. Well, so no more sandwich widgets now, Christmas elf. Thank you. Again, your new side hustle seems to be just randomly giving people money. I don't see how this is a hustle. I don't see how this is making money, but I'm not complaining. All right, let's get it. Should like that back with interest next week. Yeah, see that makes more sense. Well, Rex, yes, sometimes you do have to spend money to make money, but you do need to actually have a part of the plan where you make the money back. If you're just spending money, you don't expect money to just appear out of nowhere. That's not how business works, you know? Okay. If I could afford to pay her back, I would not be in this situation to begin with. Okay, that was quick. Okay. Let us use this. Oh, that's useful, Rex. Okay, where's the bit that's literally just... That's not the cat, is it? That's a different cat. I'm pretty sure that's a different cat. Now we want this membership and not the other membership that also says membership but is for Fresh Start. Ding, ding, ding. God Crimson has just achieved virtual level 120 in all skills. What does that mean? "14 days to make 148 mil, 74 for Morgana, and 74 for next bond." Sure, that's definitely going to work. So there's just a bank here in case you miss that bank in there or that bank over there, apparently. Alright, let's see if we can do the thing. No, Brad, you've got to shunt all the money to an offshore holding account so nobody knows where it is. Then you declare back. Ah, well, it's good to be back. Right. Mining stream, then. Is there a shortcut for withdrawal? Because this is... Blah. I'll take the box as well. I've got the Bane Spirits. Am I extremely quiet? Hello, hello, test, test. 1, 2, 3. I think I was just muttering. Okay, let's get... Let's do the rune run first. Because apparently we need to make a lot of money. So prepare for ultra boring stream of grinding money making stuff. What? It's the New South Wales Police! Dudes, the New South Wales Police is here! Who is this guy? Oh, thanks, Rex. I'll have a look in a sec. Oh, hello. Sorry, I didn't recognize you. You're wearing white. What is this? Oh, that I did not intend to do that, but cool. Nice, Rex. What's the new ad thing? Is it like the thing where they keep the actual stream in a preview window? Boing. No PvP, no. How do we rate the Macca's coffee frappe? I goddamn love the McDonald's coffee frappe, except it always gives me brain freeze. Like, awful brain freeze. Yes, I am well aware of your opinion on all of those things, Brad. Mia's around here somewhere. I don't know where she's gone. What's going on over there? It's like healing stuff happening. Why? What? What is this? Exactly, Rex. Isn't this supposed to happen like in the wildy? Oh wait, no, this is one of these events. Is this one of the events, or am I just going mad? There's just like some demons walking around and occasionally exploding. Ah, here we go. What are we getting here? Magic. Yeah, I think we've done this once before. This was down near Al Qaid. That is a cool element. Hang on, I need those coins. Give. And those give. A mustachio sticker. So that's. Six air damage in one hit. That's and the explosion. Oh shit, I probably need food. Hang on. Yes. Yes, I died. I'm not proud of it. Fuck, I still had all the runes on me too. Yep. Minus 74,340. Sorry, 74,340,000. God damn it. Yep, we're taking L's this stream. Nothing but L's. Apart from, being given the entire cost of a bond. That's it. Oh, he's still there. We can go fuck him up again. I forgot what. Good time zone. Good, good. Okay, this isn't working. Leg it. Leg it. Yep, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is definitely fine. Ah, it's all good, Rex. Rune run's more profitable. Yes. AMA beer, yes please. Let me get out of danger. 2 seconds. you, you can't spend. Well, I guess it makes sense that you can't spend your own currency because it is like, I guess, I don't know. So today's fancy beer from the Fancy Beer Advent Calendar of specially made beers specifically for the said Advent Calendar, which I'm posting all about on my TikTok, is an Electric Relaxation Oat Cream IPA. This is... Hang on. Let's get some light on the subject, eh? Totes Professional Scrimmer here. So this is a very sort of thick, very malty, slightly sweet. This lighting is not working. It's very, very nice. So yeah, Ash, for context for everybody else watching, Ash has a tradition of, or we have a tradition where every Christmas she gets for my gift an advent calendar of beers. Yeah, the backlight's on. It's, you can see it in the frame there. So it's 25 beers, one for each day. You know, it's an advent calendar, and it's stuff. It's stuff that's like, what's the word? Like, these aren't just off the shelf beers. They're stuff made especially for the calendar by various Australian brewers. So there some of them become stuff that they release later, but they're all special for the calendar, at least at this point. They're not just stuff you can go out and buy. Oh, sorry. That one. I know, yeah. Sorry, I missed that one. And they often have some really sort of out there recipes and designs. Like, they take the opportunity to do something interesting and weird. Like, you know, we had a Chipotle Stout a year or two ago, which is an exceptionally odd thing. I mean, that particular one is not a great combination, but still, it's like the sheer chutzpah to actually attempt that. Yeah, you get some very, very odd things that are out of left field, and it's really cool. And so I've always had a tradition of taking notes. Like, the first couple of years, I did it on paper, and I think last year I did it on Instagram. I think at least for a few days, but I don't think I've even bothered to log into Instagram for a good couple of years now. So this year I'm doing reactions on TikTok, which is the first content I've actually done that's, you know, my face and not just some oscilloscopes with a song in them. So that's cool. Utterly totes professional streamer. You having a go, Brad? Well, you know, having a working setup is the first part of being a professional streamer. You know. So, I'm only an interim streamer. I'm covering for... Wait, no. I am the legitimate sandwich witch, definitely. Accept no imitations, accept no substitutes. Well, yes, that will generally happen, Brad, when you have a machine that's like 12 to 15 years old. I haven't done a high alchemy session for a while, so... Yeah, I do want to unlock Proof, but we need to do some quests for that. And we generally don't quest until we're all... I mean, I can go ahead and do one of the quests and you guys can catch up if you like. I guess you'll still get the dramatic voice acting and story even if you're not here in person, and then you can just quick guard it later if you prefer. Because there is a bunch of stuff, even like money-making stuff, that's still questable, in fairness. Though I probably wouldn't... Are you trying to tell me I don't have time to waste on quests, Rex? Ash, what's my interest rate? On the bond money, the loan on the bond money, what's the interest rate on that? Okay, so Ash is quoting... Okay, Brad is at least quoting a possible interest rate, even though it's near credit card levels. What else do we need to do? We haven't done Birth or Varrock. Let's do those. No interest. Okay, so you're not interested in getting it back. Cool. I mean, hey, an interest-free loan is a pretty good deal in most circumstances. Wow. Bit harsh. You shut up, Brad. You don't even live here. See, here's the thing, Rex. Your partner never has to redo them. He or she chooses to redo them. You know, part of letting somebody else do something is the implicit acknowledgement that they are going to do it their way. And you may not like how they do it, but too bad. You know, you don't get to delegate while also keeping full control over how a thing is done. That's like Management 101. Okay, so we have done the run. Let's... We have the... We have the... Ah, okay. I did this so late last night that we're still waiting for the reason. But it looks like it's only 50. So we can come back. We can... Yeah, we can come back. Let's hit up the... Let's hit up the bank and just do high up for a bit. Oh god, no. Doesn't look like it. Got Violet is blue there. Where did you see this? Was not more Violet. So, small mercies. Well, there isn't a third Violet quest in the quest list, so I don't know where you're seeing this. That's not actually bad. Yeah, let's just sell some guff. Good for anything. Yeah, might as well sell that. Well, I was wondering where this thing actually was. I mean, I can only do that voice for so long as well. Okay, that's not worth too much, but I guess we can sell it. Bonk, bonk, bonk. They're called remnants. Okay, not much we can do with that. I mean, that one push puzzle was enough. I guess I should actually do some, whatchamacallit, like craft some water runes. That would probably be useful. Ooh, necro salvage. We'll have that. The salvage. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, 21k. We're going to be rich. This is definitely worthwhile. How much do these go? This looks valuable. Real helpful. Not that valuable. Eh, whatever. 600 whole coins. Okay. That's kind of equal. The G prices are hewing pretty close to the high out prices. High out's slightly higher though. Good magic XP as well, I guess. Minimum, yeah, that's pretty valuable. Mm. I don't really need those. Take the bones to the Chaos Altar? What does that get you? Well, what if I'm after money? Right. Those don't stack, do they? It's wieldy credit, yeah? And we're playing the world revolving again. Have a bit of chaos. That was a tricky fight, that one. Where is he? In there. Yeah, I think we do need to, if memory serves, we do need to bring him in like a whole lot of time. In XP, this really isn't making much of a dent. This isn't 24-hour time, is it? Okay. Huh? My cabbages! I finished it. Well, time to go for some boring mining while we wait for midnight in-game to roll over. Shall we? So, we run north of here. This is like the one vein I can get to without doing a bunch of other quests. But we also have a bunch of Bainite stone spirits to use, so we might as well burn through them. Sorry, an advent calendar thing happening. I should do this as well. Oh, in Runescape? I don't know. I mean, I guess it would make sense. Oh, that reminds me. The quest thing. Or where's the other thing? The treasure hunter. How do I get that when it's not a pop-up? How do I actually find that now? Because it's like... It's that thing, isn't it? No. Yes? No, yes. 1st of December. Hello, 60-second. This is Morgana B. What the? Okay, this is slightly horrifying. Like, I'm clicking on this and it's saying, "What are you doing? You're not supposed to be here. There's nothing in this chest. Please leave it alone. Please. If I was to give you something, would you stop? Fine. You have been awarded 1 treasure hunter key." What the? You already got your prize. Please leave. Please. I'll move you myself and disable the button. You have been warned. That's the 0th of December. Okay, that's it. We're done here. I think it literally just clicked over midnight. So now it's the 1st according to RuneScape. I think that was just very lucky timing. Okay. We got a treasure hunting key and a 50 protein. Hey, silver hawk feathers. A teeny tiny lamp. Itty bitty little living space. Well, that was fancy. Well, I did the one for today. And also yesterday. Okay, let's mine some background. Oh, switch back to the 0. Okay. I suppose... This button has been disabled by mod camp. That's cute. That's really cute. Ooh, that reminds me. Battle of the Bits Advent should be on as well. What format is today's scalable vector graphics? Yeah, now I'll skip that. Okay, but what should we be spending these stars and lamps? There's not much of them, but still. I'm probably bringing some of the protein traps here and just get some chompers. Might as well burn them. Yeah, like that whole thing was giving me slight, you know, Undertale Gaster vibes or, you know, Doki Doki Literature Club vibes. Just slightly. I've played enough of those that was sort of hit that same kind of spot. Let's get the bonus. I mean, we need the mining levels anyway. So mining stone and like making weapons is probably a really inefficient way of making money. There's probably better ways of doing it. Apparently mining Runite can be quite efficient. And just selling the raw rune. According to the wiki. Gonna get second king rabbits apparently. Who decided that this was peak game design? Click on rocks. Occasionally click on different rocks. Just so that you're not literally doing completely nothing, right? Not not putting your extra runes in the bank. No, I sell anything over 2,000. But I was still waiting for the day to roll over so I could do this. Because the machine was still worn out from yesterday's Viz attempt. Which, again, it has just rolled 12, so I should be able to go back and do that now. Yeah, I'm paused mid-rune run while I was waiting for the timer to go. But yes, tomorrow, depending on what format the next Battle of the Bits Advent calendar thing is, we may be doing music stream. Now, my going plan was pretentious indie games with pretentious indie bits. But we could also end up doing music. Not sure how I'm going to do that here. I may actually need to host to my machine. Potentially. I mean, it will be Friday night. Might grab some takeout so I can get a quick start on stream or something. I think so, yeah, if you guys are up for it. Saturday night epic stream would be cool. How much boxed up? Geez, Bane mining is so freaking slow. A HSR. What's a HSR, Cup Cup? Sorry, this game has so many acronyms. Hazelmere Signet Ring. Yeah, I still don't know what that is. It's just funny because I work in a thing where, like, there's... Oh! Toon Boom 2 has received a Hazelmere Signet Ring drop. Cool. I'm assuming that's suitably, like, rare and impressive and cool. It's funny, I go to work and everything is 3-letter acronyms or the occasional 4-letter acronym. Really? One of the rarest items in game? Okay, that's pretty cool. I come home and play Runescape where everything's 3-letter acronyms. Well, I guess I'll mine through the ads, then we can go do reviews. Well, for a new player, definitely. And it's like, okay, some stuff like, you know, player-owned farms, once you hear it read out, it's obvious what that is. Whereas some of that stuff, like such and such, you know, what was it, Hazelmere Signet Ring, well, I still don't have the context for that apart from what you've told me. I guess that's just part of the parcel for, you know, MMOs. 20 odd years later, like 20 years after launch, there's just a huge amount of content to catch up. Which is kind of one of the design challenges for MMOs as a whole, honestly. Like, I keep thinking you should. It would be really interesting to see, and like people would probably hate it, and you'd probably have to do this as like a new game, because if you did it in an established game, people would hate it. Oh, chance of doubling drops. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty. That I can see why that would be valuable. But like, if you look at games like modern games with battle passes and things like that, they have seasons, and it's like each few months or so they kind of reset everybody's levels and they tweak a few things. They tweak some weapons, they remove some weapons, they add some different weapons, and it's just slightly different. But like, could you apply that to an MMO? Like, there's a period to it. Maybe every year, rather than just stacking more stuff on top, on top, on top, on top, you just change it slightly each time around. Like, I guess, again, I don't know that it necessarily fits the MMO style, but it does have the whole, like, keeping it fresh for the continuing players while still being accessible to new players, because it's not, like, decades of content to catch up on. And it also, like, has this periodic thing of, okay, everybody kind of gets a bit reset on a regular basis, so a new player coming in can still be on even ground with veterans, and like, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Like, you don't have this thing of, okay, well, I'm joining this game and everybody's got 15 years on me, so, you know, obviously never going to catch up. Anyway, apparently you're all about to be sent to Ad Purgatory, so see you on the other side. What's that out there? Where is that? Miscellanea and etc. That's cute. But how do I get there? I have no reason to think I want to go there, but like, that... Really? Really? Here be penguins. Cute. So this is north of Releka, the Fremenic lodestone, I believe. So you come in by, yeah, Fremenic lodestone, and you kind of walk up through here, through this sort of, there's a little obstacle course here for some reason, come up this ladder, and you come up here, and there's about 6 Bane rocks. I believe they're the only ones that aren't quest locked. Yeah, true, I've been sleeping on Div. Oh, hey, Red Dead. Do you just drop in? Hey, how you doing? have the console? Oh, I don't. But yeah, I was just looking over there and noticing a landmass. And, you know, in the classic RuneScape way, yeah, the distant lands are all just a few feet over there. Apparently when they upgraded the graphics for RuneScape 2 or 3, I think it was like they had to put invisibility walls around offshore islands because there's this big plot point that this thing was, you know, a hidden island miles offshore that you would never be able to find. And then when they upgraded the graphics, it was like, yeah, 20 feet offshore, you could swim to it. You definitely wouldn't not see it. Oh, nice. 6 quests in one day. That's a pretty epic effort. That is a pretty epic effort, Red Death. Does this still work? Hello. Well, no, we need to send it, but it works. Yeah, I can see why people want to bot this. Like, I know every Momorphica has massive anti-bot efforts, but I don't see how you can justify banning bots when you make this your gameplay, to a certain extent. Like, again, it's decent for second screen, semi-AFK. But still. What about? Just some dude with a lava monkey there. Made of lava, indeed. I guess we'll hit 100 in a sec. Oh, we can do 120 now. Cool. That'll do. Let's do these facts. Far too tedious otherwise. Broop. Really, dude? Really, dude? It is tomorrow. That must be when I did it last time, plus 12. Okay, fine. Let's sell off the extra ores at least. Wait until what gets 30 plus. My cabbages! Probably want to keep those for like some kind of temple offering or something. Something anyway. Okay, that's not nice. Piss off. Hey, something actually sold. Water definitely seems to be the one to make a shit ton of money. Well, chat, so far today we've made 1 mil. In order to do the things we need to do, we need to make 10 mil per day. This does not bode well. Hello, Satan. How's you? I am very busy being slightly broke. Primarily in game. I am successfully making 30 mil each bond period, which is unfortunate because bonds are currently going for 74. No. Don't give me money. It's something I need to figure out how to make sustain. Like if I'm that desperate, I'll just buy a year's membership. That's fine. But thank you for the offer. Also, Ash kind of gave me money for a bond already for the next 14 days, so I'm good for a bit. Actually, yes, good question. How are you making 2 bonds per week? High enraged PVM. I tried to 1v the Archglacier just on normal 5 mechanics. Still don't have the DPS for exposed core. 40 to 80 mil per hour? Bloody hell. Bloody hell. 500% enraged though. Yeah, I guess that'll do it. Okay, so this is a no-hit run. This is a stands fight level Glaycore run. Da, 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 da. Suppose I should actually go through all my clue scrolls. Apparently they're decent. Why mustachio? I mean, I have plenty of scrolls. I don't really have a setup, but I have plenty of scrolls to burn through. Rune arrowheads are 2 to 3 mil an hour. That's not bad. I mean, I've got... Be the clue scroll guy. You can't trade them to me. This doesn't get you out of having clue scrolls. And rune arrowheads. Okay, I've got a bit of rune. Just the heads. I mean... Okay. I mean, I got a ton of rune. Price of a rune bar and the price of an arrowhead. Okay. I'm literally making them right now so I can have it. 13k. Oh, that's actually fairly quick. $169, but that's for 75. So that's how much does that work out? That is $12,675 versus and that requires one singular rune bar. Withdraw one bar. Is 4k. So we're making 8k per conversion. And it's taking definitely don't need to reheat at my level. Well, no, but they're close enough. Okay, so that's about 40 seconds per. That's 40 seconds per. So yeah, you could do a shit ton of those. So you could do cocoa. So you could do 60 minutes in an hour divided by 0.6666. Recurring is about 90 per hour times 8355 profit is about 750 mil per hour. Sorry, 750k per hour. Brad's dead and cuddled up with a pup. Because I've been making Necronium like +4 axes, the famous axe with a facer, and like the mining and like the entire process mining to axe is about now for like 750k. But it probably is a bit more than now. Pretty AFK. Pretty AFK. It looks like you get respect for making normal stuff here too. That's nice. Every 10,000 XP in the Artisan's Workshop that doesn't include the forge in the middle is 1% respect. Okay. You got the achievement for everything in the Artisan's Workshop. Nowhere near 120 yet. 85 on both. I want to get into 99 at least so I can support my own attack, like melee stuff with. Yeah, I do not have the time or the spirit for that kind of grind anymore. Yeah, no, I do not want to sit 18 hours straight through a full set of masterwork art. Like, I'm assuming you could take a break through some of that, sure. Right? Please do we take a break through some of that. Otherwise, that's very, awful design. I was trying to think of a specific word for what kind of awful it is, but it's awful. You can take a break normally, but that's how long it takes. Yeah, you can take a break normally, so Wing can't. It's just you weren't taking a break because you wanted to power through it all in one hit. You can do it in chunks like normal people. I mean, if we were normal people, we wouldn't be grinding for 120s in Runescape. Let's face it. Because of the rework, you get the unfinished thing, this molten bar in the inventory, yeah. Oh, did that not used to be the case? Do you just, like, lose it if you walked away? I guess that kind of makes sense. Right. So there wasn't a point in time where you were expected to do just smith for hours at a time or you'd lose it. Oh, you can have multiple on the go just of unfinished works at the time. How do you do that? You like bank the unfinished one and then start a new one? Because normally if there's an unfinished one in your inventory when you hit the forge, it just keeps that one. Oh, of course there's a right click. There's always a right click. I should know by now there's always a right click. Oh, which means I can just bank a bunch of these up. Oh, okay, okay. So I can just kind of, and just keep clicking this every so often. Right. Oh, that's actually... Okay, as micro optimizations go, that's slightly quicker. Lobby timer is 6 minutes. Not 5 anymore. Okay, so we need to get a copy of Auto Hockey. I mean, no, I would definitely not be botting this on stream. Okay, I thought it was 5 minutes. I thought it was 5 minutes and people were asking for it to go up to 6, but to 10, but To be fair, I've never sat down and actually timed it, so I just know whenever I get up, it's always at the lobby when I come back. Oh, and it automatically goes to the next one. Nice. So you really can just, like, chain a bunch of them up. Okay, sated in here with the advanced strats. Right. Right, so really I just need a whole inventory of unfinished and a mouse with. That makes sense. That's clever. I like that. Oh, that's so simple, but that's so effective. I like that. I mean, I guess you can't do it for bigger projects because it's like, okay, they take too long and you lose all the heat. But yeah, like I can just go bonk, bonk. Oh, as long as each individual piece is. I mean, like, here's the thing. Because I do sometimes semi-AFK this stuff, and even stuff where normally I'd reheat several times, like I think it gets less efficient, but it never gets completely inefficient. Because I've left stuff smithing that should have needed several reheats, and by the time I come back, it's still done. It's just taken longer than usual. Okay, now we're getting the real speedrunning strats here. Yep, that's all my room. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, back in a second, chat. Right, so basically I can queue up an entire inventory of these and then write some music on the other screens. Thank you, Sadid. You've really given me some cool stuff to play with here. So I am out of Rune. Woo! So I guess I should just buy Rune rather than actually mine it, sure. As tempted as I am to just mine the damn stuff, buying would be faster. La Sinner, it's been my day out for the last 2 nights? Yeah, I think I streamed yesterday and today. And I am in full control of stream until Wednesday, Tuesday, something like that. Tuesday. Well, it's all archived just in case you want to watch me fail at setting up stream. That's the right sound. Come on. She's like the what's the word? The fancy prison thing where you never know if you're being watched or not. What's it called? No. There's a name for it. There's a name for it. Okay, this is a good button. Prison observation French. No, that's not what I'm. Panopticon. That's what I'm trying to think. The panopticon. It's basically this theoretical design for a prison where, like, you have cells around the outside in like a big donut shape, and you have a tower in the middle, and the people in the middle, like the guards are in the middle, and they can see into any given cell, but the prisoners can't see the guards, so they don't know if they're being watched or not. So this is sort of the point of the thing being that the prisoners basically have to assume they're being watched at all times, even though you don't actually have enough guards to watch them all the time. If you've seen the prison in Guardians of the Galaxy, I think that was based on the same design. Guard tower in the middle, cells around the outside. But yeah, it's basically been used as shorthand for surveillance society since like forever. And like, you know, chilling effects from surveillance. Yeah, they can't be watching all the time, but you don't know when you're being watched. So you have to assume the worst. Somehow I managed to look that up by Googling prison observation French. Because I was pretty sure it was a French thing. No, it's not from Cube. Although that was kind of sort of about prisons, sort of. According to a lot of common theories. Going for 1,000,000 energy. Yeah, okay, what's energy in this? Oh, divination energy. Okay, gotcha. Cube was a good movie. That's a weird movie, but it was a good movie. Incandescent energy. Okay. The floaty, sparkly type of energy. There was a Japanese remake of Cube like last year. It was weird. That kind of started with the same concept and then went completely off the rails. Like, one of the prisoners was a cyborg and there were psychic people and something. Wait, how did you get that from Cube? $211 GP and you're at 360k at the moment. I guess 1,000,000 would add up pretty quickly then, yeah. I'm just trying to make enough money sustainably to buy bonds at this moment because I ran out of days with only 30 million gold in the bank. I want to push through more of the quests, but we need Ash and Brad to be on for that, probably. Satan has just taught me how to do, like, queue up a whole bunch of rune arrowheads to massive profit, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to burn through some Bane and just make a sword I can sell. Because I also want to up smithing XP. Because, you know, I've got 99 melee, but I'm still on 80 tier weaponry. $200 GP each for gold ore? Okay. I've been to God Wars 1. That's the one we've been to. God Wars 1 with the Tutsurov boss for Zamorak. Yeah, you go through the sort of mountain pass and go down, and it's just this sudden clusterfuck of people fighting each other. That is a cool thing, just going down there and just, it's this massive wave of noise hits you and it's just this clusterfuck of different armies fighting. It's kind of a cool moment the first time you see it. I guess I do need to look into this portal stuff. That's what I tried to devisit. what's my div? My div is currently garbage. Well, they really do just skip from 99 to 120, yeah? Probably not do any boss runs tonight. It's already running a bit late and I should be getting off fairly soon. But yeah, I'll quite happily do a boss run next time round. I don't know if you saw, I was trying to do 1v Glacore on 5 mechanics. I still don't have the DPS myself to get out of exposed core reliably. I can usually do it if I go in with full adrenaline, but if I'm not at full, then I'm kind of screwed. Although I was with Bane Armor, not full Bandos, so that does make a difference. I wasn't. I have been told what to get, so I've got a few orders in the GE for that stuff. So I might try that again with, you know, the power armor and the fancy amulet and the potions and see if that does me any better. It is the Blood Amulet of Fury. 32 bonus to strength, ranged magic, 3 to prayer, and chance to healing and or damage on every hit. Prayers at the moment. Pretty sure I've done King's Ransom. Yeah, let's have a look. Prayers at the moment are mainly like protect per element, which seems to be enough for Glacial. King's Ransom. Yep, it is that. Prayer level is 56. Looks like there's some stuff that I could potentially be unlocking if I had the quests for it. Get prayer to 70. Okay. What do I get at 70? Piety, rigor. Okay. Ability to bless somebody else's gravestone. Okay, so it's not going to tell me what they are until I get... Right, so I need to be pulling out Bone Crusher and really leveling that up. dragon bones and the bowl of dust from the G to upgrade. I feel like we've done that. Or gilded altar. I know about the chaos altar. I don't know where gilded altar is. Oh, excuse me. Bowl of dust while killing frost dragons. Okay. What's the bowl of dust got to do with it? Oh, yeah, no, I don't think I'm any. 41 roguelike points. Yeah, I'm on 41 dungeoneering. But we're going to have to get on and play more rogue. Oh, Runescape rogue, which is dungeoneering. I think Saturday we're doing quest runs, so we should be able to unlock some stuff there as well. Woo, +2. Okay. Oh, this person has a party hat. They must be serious business. Who is this? CRW the Clue Chaser. Which I probably shouldn't be like doxing people's usernames on here. Probably not that dangerous, but still. Ooh, 99s and a few 120s. Fancy, fancy. Hello, hello. Is this someone in chat? You what, mate? You actually what, mate? Oh, that's you, Satan? That's a lot of rune. Thank you. That's too many rune. But thank you. I'm going to play some other stuff tomorrow, so I can probably set that on idle in the background then. Well, yes, work happens to the best of us, unfortunately, Red Death, but good luck. And thanks for dropping by. Don't let the bastards grind you down, you know? I am finishing this smelt session, this smithing run, and then I think we can probably come to somebody else and lower. Whom shall we raid? Just by this. Whom shall we raid? Toodaloo, Red Death. I was scrolling through people and I saw myself on screen. Do we have? Who do we have? Oh, we're still good. Oh, hello. Hello, Lost Sinner. You should kick my ass real quick. Oh, is this is a hardcore? Are you hardcore? Iron Man? No. Regular run. Okay, but you still can't trade. Come to edge. Okay. Let's go to hedge. Ah, wildy drop. Muscle bones, dragonkin bones. Right. Oh, fuck. I've just been given a massive amount of prayer up, haven't I? Right. So what do I need to do with this? This is like an altar job or bowl of dust, did you say? By powder of burials at the GE. Okay, let's go GE. Spam berry. Right. Geez, this way. Oh, okay, so powder of burials is just so I don't have to find an altar. $170 GP. But I could just go to an altar and that would be much the same, right? Alright, say it, have a good sleep. Actually, I might already have one of those. So I'm pretty sure we've done this before. No, Right, it's quicker than the old one. Okay. Well, I guess we got more than that in selling the fast. So, if I just go to a place. Oh, and I need to denote these. Action bind and spam a keybind to quick bit. Okay. Use something inexpensive like Infernal Ashes, mate. Normal ashes don't work. Okay. Infernal Ashes, 71. Okay. Let's get all of those out. Oh, they don't stack. Of course they don't stack. Why would they stack? How... what? How do I? Reset an inventory full of bones. Load it, spam berry, repeat. So I can bury those. After I've snorted the powder? I beg your pardon? After I've scattered the powder, do you mean? Right. So I can scatter the powder of burials. I've got ashes for some reason, and I've got bones to bury. Right. So scatter, bury, and that gets me 600 XP per. So what am I using the ashes for is the question. Right, so I don't need the ashes. Oh, okay, and that just runs for half an hour. Right. So that's slightly expensive, but it gives you half an hour of just like... Okay, okay. And we can really expand. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty broken. I can literally just hold it down. Level up. I don't even have to move from the bank spot. Look how freaking quickly! Look at this! Oh my goodness. Okay. suppose I can get rid of this extraneous stuff. I think I can click transfer one or multiple. Oh, so like I can just have it transfer everything if I click? Okay, yeah, this is broken AF. This is broken AF. But hey, it's a grind skip, so that's nice. Oh, okay. Oh! Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, that's useful. Oh, I need that for the rune runs as well. Thank you. That's very useful. I didn't know that was a thing. Good luck, Lost Sinner. Good luck in offline scape. Okay, I did not know that was there. That's very useful. Thank you. Because that will be very handy for my, picking up all of the runes when I do the rune run and then depositing 2,000 of each of them. Well, I believe she did, because I vaguely recall the burial powder, but like, there's a lot of stuff in this game. There is a lot of stuff in this game. I'm not going to remember it all. I'm not going to remember half of it. Sometimes it takes a couple of cycles for the information to go in, you know? Okay, so I don't have to stick around for the whole half hour. That's good to know. So you did your best. God, this is so broken. Oh, BRB, just maxing out prayer. True, in Iron Man you still have to actually gather all the bones. Yeah, if you have a market, this is broken AF. If you at least have to, like, actually kill stuff for it. Prayer can get maxed in a day easily. Yeah, I'd believe it. At this rate, I'd believe it. I mean, I know you gave me most of these, like, all of these bones, but yeah, I have just gone from 40-something to 60-something. So I reckon if I was willing to burn money, I could probably get it done before I logged off. Oh, hey, Kurtz. How you doing? I'm just cheesing Prayer XP because RuneScape is a perfectly balanced game with no exploits. It's been a while. Anyway, Kurtz, I'm taking over stream for the week. You are indeed watching this stream. Yeah, I've taken over. Ash is out of the state for a while, so I've taken over stream for about a week. True, fast but expensive, so you need a lot of cash scape. Yeah, makes sense. Well, Kurtz, the thing you need to remember is that I've got an identical box. Yes, I maxed out attack. Way too many 83 runs. No, I do not know anything about what keepsaking is. And don't tell me tonight, because I will forget. Definitely. But yes, when we built Morgana's machine, I also built one for myself that's basically an identical build. Right. So you can still like wear the look of armor even if you're changing stuff under it. That'd be handy because I did like the look of the hood that came with this cape. But, you know, the Bandos stuff is better to have. That is indeed my first cape, yeah. Well, I can still keepsake it, can't I mean, I gotta keepsake this one. It matches colours with the rest of my outfit. Look at it. Look at it. Yeah, and with the hood as well. It's a look. It is a look. You know? So I hit 99 attack. Yeah, 99 attack. We were trying to get Brad to 99 melee. But we took him on 83 and he ended up in melee, doing melee rather than ranged. Morgana's had 99 magic for a while, but she was waiting and she was trying to wait until we both had a 99 so we could all get capes at the same time. And what other, do you have other 99s? But yeah, I'm trying to get like mining and smithing up to 99 because like I know I'm not Iron Manning, but I kind of like the whole process of making my own weapons and armor. So they're currently on 85, so I'm like a couple of tiers below where I could be. I very I very proudly made Bane everything for myself. You know, +4 Bane sword, +4 Bane all of the armor things. I took it very proudly into combat, and then got told that the band of stuff that I already had was better, so I should switch back to that. They're nice semi-AFKable skills. You got mining and smithing up to 99 during your time in free-to-play when the rework came. Yeah, they are nice AFKable skills. It'll probably be a while before I am anywhere near 99 on either or both. But, although I have just been taught the trick of Satan just taught me the trick of queuing up a whole bunch of smithing jobs, which is really fancy, especially for like doing rune arrows for money. Yeah, how do you unlock invention? Because I keep seeing stuff related to that, and I've got no idea how to do it. Is that a quest lock thing? Prerequisites of 3 skills. Well, 3 skills up to 99. Smithing, crafting, and div. Once you get them all to 80. Okay, so smithing is 80. Crafting, we can probably burn money to get. Div is fairly low, I think. Okay, so that's a project. But that's okay, we can work towards that. Well, I'm sure. Okay, so we're nearly at the prerequisite 70 prayer. This will be useful anyway. It happens, it happens. It's hard to keep up with the goings on of a game like this when you've got literally anything else going on. Oh no, you lost the GPU. That's tragic. I mean, I'm glad it happened after the crypto crash, not before, but that's always sad. Nice. Well, I'm glad somebody was able to sort you out. And I guess you have an excuse to budget for a new card. Oh, 1070, that's like classic. Yeah, the 10 series were decent cards. And 6600, so that would be an AMD, right? Here's the thing, I never know, like, the NVIDIA cards, like the numbers of the NVIDIA cards are very, like it's very easy to tell what's good. I don't have the sense for the AMD of like what's cool. Okay. Mid-tier AMD 1080. Okay, so yeah, decent. I mean, especially for a, you know, for someone just letting you have it to replace your card. I mean, can't beat free, right? TDP says, yeah, newer cards will do that, I guess. Although, oh, so someone sold it to you? Oh, fair enough then. Still 350 for a card isn't bad. 350 is not bad at all. I mean, as long as they haven't been crypto mining on it. And I don't think you can really mine very well on AMD, so they're generally safe. Yeah, so 350 for a card of that caliber is pretty good. Especially if it hasn't seen a huge amount of use. It's a pretty good deal then. Are you running 1080 or? Yeah. Oh, and then okay, with those capitals, there better be some good. There better be some good goss here. Decided to buy some Grizzly Cryo. That's thermal compound for those who don't know. It's like good thermal compound. Like really good thermal compound. Mm. Well, I guess if it's more than 5 years old. I mean, I did that to Ash's old box a little while back and it improved things quite a bit. I think that's kind of a neglected thing in terms of maintenance. Turned out the whole time why CSGO and other CPU intensive games have been lagging so much is because your paste had gone bad. That'll do it. And that's the thing, given how dynamically CPUs and that scale for temperature, you can totally not notice that. Like it just gets a little bit worse each day as the pace goes bad, and you don't notice any given day, but then after 5-10 years, it's gone bad. Very nice, guys. Very nice. Yeah, I feel like redoing the thermal paste is like this unsung thing of, like, people don't tell you, oh yeah, redo the paste every few years, but like it does dry out. It's like that, and like potentially a new Windows install or something like that can clear out some of that crap. And yeah, getting crap out of all the fans. Well, the thing is, you don't want a huge amount of thermal paste. Yeah, generally you don't want a huge amount of thermal paste because it's like when you squish the heatsink down on the processor, like a little glob of thermal paste will spread out. And if you put in too much, it's either going to squish out the side, which you don't want, or you're going to have a thicker layer than you need between the CPU and the heatsink, which also you don't want because thermal paste is good, but it's not as good as metal in terms of thermal transfer. So if you have too much, then yeah, it is slightly less efficient. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's not too bad. But, I mean, I've never had huge amounts of problems with that sort of thing. And like CPU temp and core temp's fine. Yeah, 45 and 50 idle is fine. It's absolutely fine. Really, yeah, 70 is perfectly fine. My understanding is that like above 80, you start to struggle, and like damage starts occurring above 100, which is a simplification, but like that's kind of where you are. Like you don't want to be anywhere near 100. Above 80 is okay, but you're pushing it. But yeah, no, 50 to 70 is fine. Absolutely fine. And the other thing is, if you look at benchmarks like Prime 95 and thermals for GPUs, usually similar numbers. I believe you can run GPUs a little bit higher, but it's all silicon at the end of the day. So again, like if 80 is okay, if you're sort of 90, 100, you're in danger territory. Above 100, run, but you'll be throttling above them. The other thing for GPUs especially, if you get a thing called Fermark, that's stick it in chat. Fermark. Just look at that. That will run. That runs like a really intensive graphical portrait test. But the really good thing with that is it will tell you what the limiting factor in your build is. So it'll tell you whether you're being limited on like power that can be delivered to the card, or temperature control, or like it'll tell you which thing is limiting you. And if it's not thermal, well then your cooling is fine. But again, if you're getting like 70, you're fine. If you're getting 70 at load, you're doing pretty damn well, honestly. And like modern components are, yeah, at load, those are perfectly fine numbers. And on a laptop, it's always worse because laptops are very cramped environments. Um, but yeah, like things will pretty much always throttle before you get to 100, just so as not to damage stuff. So if you're sitting at like the 80, 90 territory, there's a possibility that you're already throttling and losing performance. Well, Kurtz, you know there is nothing as permanent as a temporary fix. But hey, good luck on your new build, and give us a yell if you need any advice. I don't know that much, but I'll tell you anyway. New Ryzen's, that's the AM3 socket? Sorry, AM5 socket. Mm. Yeah, I think we got like top tier AM4 stuff just before the transfer, because it's like, okay, well, you can do AM5, but like the top level AM4 stuff is better than the current AM5 stuff at the time that we built these. But yeah, obviously go for AM5 if you can. It's, you know, future proofing. I mean, what kind of display are you trying to run? What kind of resolution are you trying to push? And frame rate? 1080 for 144? Yeah, okay. I mean, the thing for modern CPUs is that between the families, like the Ryzen 5s, the Ryzen 7s, the Ryzen 9s, you're still running the same speed. You're still running the same clock speed. Because that maxed out years back at like 4 or 5 gigahertz. I remember when it happened. What you're getting with the higher series is more threads, which means you can have more things running at once. What that means is if you're trying to do multiple things, like if you're trying to do streaming, where you have, if you're trying to do a streaming thing where you have like the game itself running and also OBS doing encoding and also music and other stuff, then you have a lot to gain from the extra cores and the extra threads. If you're just doing gaming stuff, really a Ryzen 5 is fine. You won't get much benefit going up to a Ryzen 7. Um, Honestly, it's kind of neck and neck. It depends exactly what era, but it's not much of a difference. Traditionally, over like for the first couple of generations of Ryzen, Intel had better single core performance, which is better for gaming, and Ryzen had better multi core. I think at the moment Ryzen is actually ahead on both fronts because Intel is kind of sucked at the moment. But it is changing every release cycle, so it's hard to tell exactly. But I believe they're pretty close either way. So it does to a certain extent come down to preference. I mean, I happen to like AMD, I happen to like Ryzen. But yes, if you're just doing gaming and not like streaming or things like that, you can definitely get away with a Ryzen 5 and like put some of that money into a better GPU, for example, because that will get you better frame rates for gaming and for VR and that sort of thing. I don't know the details about the efficiency cores, but I know the concept. You have like lower power cores for when you're just sitting at idle on desktop. You can run down to a few watts. Probably very valuable on a laptop where you're running off battery a lot of the time. They're definitely trying to recover from basically the fire that Apple's lit under their asses with the M1 chip. If it's a desktop box, it might save some money off your power bill, but it's probably most important for laptops and things like that. Woo, monies. Generally, now I've heard that AMD's getting better, but generally Nvidia holds the crown for GPUs. I'm not super familiar with the 4000 series. We're running 3090s, but we're also running, like I'm running 1440, Ash is running 4K. For 1080p, you can probably get away with like a 30 or a 4060, 4070. 4070 would give you a bit of headroom. Um, Probably don't need to go higher than that unless you want to, unless you want the headroom. Because again, the higher you go, the more future proof you are. Definitely for VR, you want like a 30, 40, 60 or above. You don't want to go to the 50s. Um, there is a very good website. Let me find you a link. Check. I do need to get off really soon, so I can't stay and talk shop all night. But have a look. Okay, have a look at the chips that you are interested in here, and uh, the site. It's been a while. and check GPU here. Those sites have very good, like they have prices and benchmark scores for basically every CPU and every card that you would care to look at. So you can do a lot of like performance to price comparison. They usually also have like frame rates for popular games at different settings, that sort of thing, so you can get an idea of what you're looking at. And you can do comparisons across, NVIDIA to AMD, that sort of thing. It's an incredibly good resource. So yeah, line up the stuff you're looking at and just see, especially for the frame rates, because that's real world information. Like, your benchmark scores are like, okay, it's a number that kind of sort of means something, but frame rates are kind of the go-to for what you'll get on an actual game. But yeah, have a dig through that and see what you like and sort of, and see what you can get for your budget and do some comparisons, and that will hopefully sort of point you in the right direction. What kind of CPU are you running in that box? i5. Okay, so you 8500. So you should be at least a 4-core. Okay, that would be sapping a bit, but it should be okay. Like, it's not amazing for high perf stuff. You want like a 7 or something like that for if you're doing a lot of multitasking stuff. But i5 should be okay. And 8500 is relatively decent. Well, yes. Well, this is the thing. For having the browser open, honestly, the most important thing is RAM. Like, how much RAM are you running and how close are you to filling it? Like, we were both on like 16 gig, and it was always a struggle getting, browser and some of these games running at the same time. When I built these boxes, I was like, fuck it. Max RAM, 128 gig. It may not be a CPU issue. Browsers are extremely RAM hungry. Have a look in your task manager and see how much RAM you have and how much is being used. Because if you're trying to run a lot of stuff in parallel, add more RAM. I mean, it's also a very cheap upgrade if you just need a bit more perf if you are running it out. Because as soon as you run out of RAM, you are starting to page stuff to disk, and then your performance goes down the drain. And this is really not what I want. Well, it does require CPU power, but for what I've seen, browsers are very RAM hungry and tend to cause a lot of memory issues specifically. But again, Task Manager is your friend. See how much you're actually losing to how much CPU and how much RAM you're losing, and which one it looks like you're closer to maxing out. Measurement beats theory every time with this sort of stuff. (70 to 40% CPU load), so that looks like you're maxing out one of your cores probably. But what about the memory? What about the just for a browser and office apps? That is a bit hungry. Shouldn't be that high. What about memory usage? 20 gig of RAM available? Okay, so your memory's probably not an issue. You're probably fine. But it's always a good thing to check, because it's a pretty easy trap to fall into. Yeah, Ryzen 7 is almost certainly good enough, unless you're doing something that's really CPU heavy. The thing is, most games are GPU bound, not CPU bound. But the GPU is most likely to be your limiting factor. So your GPU should probably be like half your budget, generally speaking, as a reference. Do tell. I mean, are you maxing out the CPU while playing? That's the thing. But RTSS won't be changing the CPU usage, most likely. Again, that's very much a graphics thing. Oh, if yeah, if you're CPU bound, you'll be seeing 99% or like 25% if it's a single core on your CPU. What do I think of the Intel Arc cards? What are these? The graphics cards. I honestly don't know anything about. Like, I legit do not know anything about the Intel. They're fairly new. I mean, I come from the era where Intel graphics was basically a joke. So it's kind of okay. Yeah, prove yourself. So yeah, I honestly couldn't tell you anything about it. I don't know. Is a 3060? Is that? That's okay, not bad. Not bad, not bad. I mean, again, check the benchmarks, check the reviews. I honestly don't know anything about it. About that one in particular. Anyway, I should have ended stream an hour ago, so we need to find somebody to raid. Whom shall we raid? Whom shall we raid? Stormy is on our world. I'm glad you appreciate it, Kurtz. So, we are going to pay a visit to Rido29, who is killing purple dinosaurs. His stream says, "Watch me kill purple dinosaurs." So we are all going to go and watch him kill purple dinosaurs. I'm sorry to push you back to studying, but I guess it has to happen sooner or later. Alright, I am going to take us inexorably to the end screen. Good night, everybody. Good night, Lost Sinner. And have a good one. And talk to you soon, Ghost. Night, Ash. Talk to you tomorrow.